Hello, my loves. Let's talk about something today that I'm sure that a lot of folks may feel. Um, Sometimes to me, I feel like the first of the month is of the devil, especially when you're on a fixed income and not able to work. For the life of me, I would never understand why anyone who can work would sit at home and want to wait on a check every month and food stamps. That ain't enough to feed you for the month. And sometimes it's not even enough to feed you for 2 days. Oh, but I get it. I guess that's why some women choose to continue having babies and receiving welfare and food stamps, not realizing or caring that it takes away from the ones who really need it, like elderly or disabled or moms or dad that are doing everything they can to just make ends meet and just need a little help. It's even hard for some people to get housing because of this, and it's just not okay to me. God led me to speak on this because He knew that I'm not afraid to do it. The system wasn't designed for you to stay on it unless you just can't help it, like you're sick, elderly, or something like that. Even though, if you really want to keep it real, being on SSI, by the time you pay rent bills and get a little grocery, you're stuck scraping, trying to find a way to get more help or to get more food when you run out for the month. Um, have you ever really thought about voting for Jesus? How about giving him a try? Everyone has been putting the government officials up on a pedestal all these years, but when are you going to give God a try? Because in the end, I'm sorry, as you all know, sometimes I have to read when God gives me something to speak on, because I can't really remember. So I had to jot this down, and I couldn't. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't sleep last night, but I guess this is why. Cause in the end, what are they really going to do? But do things how they see fit. That is the government officials, and let's just be honest. It is real. Is it really working out? Cause to me, it ain't really working out too good. Cause the world is in shambles. I know there's got to be a better way. It just really needs to be people who really care about God's people, who are trying their hardest to live like God says in the government positions. Because if not, will never change. The rich seems to get richer, and the poor seems to get poorer. But me personally, I'm fed up with this, which is one of the reasons I started my YouTube channel. First reason being God led me to, and I always enjoy inspiration and helping others since I was a child. I've never been afraid to speak up about anything. So yes, it really does seem like the first of the month is the devil. But I'm praying God turns it around. We've come too far to turn back now. We can't give up because we are his children and he didn't create us to give up. He gave us all something or some things we can do to make money, to survive. But the thing is, you gotta have a little money to get started sometimes. We gotta reach deep within ourselves and see what that something or some things are. You may have to start one thing to be able to make the money to do what you're really passionate about. But as long as you are trying, that's all that really matters. I've been in a wheelchair since 2012, but I never let that stop me from trying and pushing forward. If I had listened to the doctors, I wouldn't be as far as I am today because it was really bad in the beginning. So remember, even if you're knocked down or have setbacks, doesn't mean God won't prepare a table in the presence of your enemies so they will see your comeback, because he will. For me, my destination when when my destination when my life on earth is over is heaven. And I would hope that everyone would want that to be their destination as well. So just try to stay faithful and try not to let the first of the month blues get you too down. Thanks for listening and have a blessed day.